Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kasyokas. Hope you're doing well. It's been long since I've been here, but Happy New Year. And today in my channel, we are going to be speaking about what? About relationship and marriage. We'll be speaking about relationship and marriage, and we'll be handling some few questions. And guess what? There's a visitor today in the channel, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also you can ask question in the comment section what you would like us to tackle next.
Wow, what a question. Well, let me laugh. First of all, that's around 9 years there, thereabout. We used to be in the same church. I got attracted to this wonderful lady, and there was a lot of chemistry. You know, there were many ladies around, and to this one, there was that particular chemistry, and I can say, when I knew she is the one, I knew, and that's how I knew that she's the one who was meant for me. And I thank God because of the journey. It's just been an amazing journey. Yeah.
Wow, what a question. How did I know he's the one? What I can say is that when I knew him, I did know that he's the one because we started as just good friends in the worship team, because I met him in the worship team and we started singing together. At some point he would teach me how to play guitar, and even we started praying for each other. We became prayer partners, and the rest is history, how now we started dating. But when we started dating, I really knew he's the one because of how he was just humble. He would pray for me. Sometimes he would take me out. Yeah, he was just himself. Hakuwahi nionyesha ako nayo, because at that time he didn't have anything, but at least the little he had, he will take me out for tea, hata kama ni kwa kibanda, but you'll see true love in him. So I saw a vision in him. I saw he was somebody that we can start something, we can start a family with. So I think I knew he was the one through all those gestures he showed me. Yeah.
Wow. Challenges are there. Challenges are real, I'm telling you. The first years in our marriage, one of the greatest challenges that I remember vividly is financial hardship. It was really hard, to put food on the table. I've just gotten married, and I don't want to put pressure on people, to pay rent, to do all sorts of these things. And I remember at this particular time, the landlady had to summon me together with my wife and to talk with us, because it was really that was really something that anybody would not imagine, where you're being summoned together with your wife, maybe your firstborn, where you're not paying rent in time. Then we had an arrears, I'm telling you. I remember from that meeting, I prayed to God. I was doing a business, I was doing printing. I prayed to God and I told God, oh God, remove me from this shame. And that Monday, that weekend, it was a weekend, that Monday, somebody gave me an offer. And I was able to get money enough to pay for the rent and for the arrears, I'm telling you. So challenges are real. That was a real challenge. But God has been helping us for, year after year. I can say we are not where we used to be. And I can say all the glory and the honor belongs to God. Yeah.
Wow, amazing question there. the challenges we faced during our early years in marriage. I can say we were both not financially stable, and it was so hard for us, even as a family, as a young couple. And remember, I'm here, we've just come from our honeymoon, and I didn't even know that I'm expectant. And here we are expecting a baby, and many things comes when the baby is coming. You have to plan. So the baby comes, we are still in our down moment. Even sometimes getting diapers was a real struggle. But I thank God we pushed on. We were able to maneuver things around. He was able to apply for jobs, and indeed, whoever finds a wife obtains favor. At some point, he was able to be called for a job, and that's where our breakthrough started. And yes, the rest is history. But I can't say our early years in marriage was smooth. We really struggled, but God came through for us. Yeah.
Disagreements are real. Disagreements in marriage are real. I remember one time we had a disagreement, my wife, and I handled it in a wrong way. That was early in our marriage. What did I do? My daughter was there, my wife was there, and I think we were preparing to go to church. Then all of a sudden we disagreed on something. Sunday morning. I understand what the ministers understand Sunday morning. Yeah, there was a disagreement, and I rose my voice. That Sunday morning, daughter was there. I regretted, but later on I talked with my daughter, and of course apologized to my wife. So I've learned, out of that experience, I've learned to tackle conflicts in the right place, and actually also using the right tone. All right. Then also choose the right time when all of us are calm. Not the time everybody is high. We handle conflicts. We usually choose a time when everybody is calm. Everybody now is looking happy, so we can now understand, or we can actually agree that the disagreement is there. So what we can just do is talk together, then of course pray together, then reconcile, move forward, because this is a journey. It's a journey. Yeah, and I think somebody said, you can never place two eggs, or you can never place eggs in a basket, then move with them and expect that nothing will happen. So that's all about marriage. Disagreements, conflicts will be there. The only thing is to maneuver, is to know how to handle these conflicts to move forward. Yeah, so that's my experience in terms of conflicts. And I think right now I'm getting an award for being a conflict resoluter. Yeah. Thank you.
Wow, that's an interesting question. How we handle disagreement in our marriage. What I can say, personally, I was somebody who used to keep things. Yes. When we disagree with my husband, I'll keep it. I will not say it. I'll just keep it and just keep quiet. And then when another times come when you disagree, I will bring out the last thing that he did. Even if it will take like 3 months. You see, I'm not solving anything. I've just kept it in my heart. Nimeiweka nangojea tena niilipue, which is not the right thing. It really cost us in our marriage. And I remember one time I went to my to our spirit, not our spiritual parents, our marital parents, and we are able to discuss it out, and they will tell me that is not the right thing. The moment you disagree, dissolve it there and then. And that's where I learned, and I was able to change from keeping everything to myself and releasing it later on, or I just pile things up. So if you're there and you're in a relationship or you're married, I just want to encourage you, when there's a conflict, just solve it there. Don't wait it when it is pile up, because it is injuring the marriage. It is not even bringing good in the marriage. So that's what I can say about disagreement. Yeah.
Ministry. Is it ministry, kids, and family? Now, I want to begin by saying that there's a thin line between balancing all these things: ministry, marriage, and kids. But what I can say, or my experience has been to prioritization. To me, as much as I love God, as much as I love ministry, to me, family is very important. So I decide to prioritize and say, look, at the end of the day, you go back to your family. And I want to really balance. I want to see a balance, to strike a balance between this is a wife, this is ministry, these are children. I want to strike a balance. And I decide to have quality time with my children. You find me doing homework with them, right? You find me playing around with my little son, right? And also my wife, having quality time with her, quality time of, playing together, intimacy, going around, driving around together, setting time together in a place, and just talk together, connect with one another emotionally. Because look, family, you go back to your family at the end of the day. So I want to balance, not to have one side which I'm building so much and then fail on the other side. So that has really helped me. I prioritize, every Sunday to make sure my children know that their father loves them. Yes, we have been together in the church for the whole day, but I want to show them after the service. They tell me, Daddy, we want to eat this. I make sure they get that, because I also want to show them that I am prioritizing them. My wife tells me she wants this. I don't stretch myself and say, we are doing this in church, we are doing this in church. No. I also want to show my wife that I love her and I prioritize her. So that's what has been propelling us to balance life, children, ministry. Yeah.
Wow, how do we keep romance alive even after kids and ministry? So tricky. Yes, this is so tricky, because after kids, the romance tends to go down. Personally, my husband helps me a lot in that area. At least he takes me out to dates and rekindle the love. Me, sometimes I used to just think about the kids, and it was really not nice. Sometimes ananiambia, hapana babe, wacha watoto wakue, let's do this. But I know it's not me alone. Maybe other women outside there, maybe after kids, the love maybe went down. But I thank God, because my husband initiates. He will call during the day and tell me that tonight I'm going to take you somewhere. And about even ministry, we are both in the ministry. We are pastors, we are pastoring a church, and my oh my, it can be hectic, because when you're in church, you carry everyone. As a pastor's wife, you have to listen to everyone, you have to do everyone, and these things can make you forget your partner, can make you forget what you need to do as a wife, what you need to do to your husband, how to rekindle your love. Ministry and kids, if we are not careful, can drift us away from, let's say, our romance life. So I'm just grateful for my husband, because personally it took toll of me. Kids yao, sometimes ikifika usiku, you're so tired, you don't want to be touched, you don't want to be talked to, and yeah, I just want to thank God for my husband. At least now I can date, now I can communicate, now we can even go to night dates. At least he has taught me that ministry and kids will not do what, haitapoesha moto. So yeah, all credit goes to my husband. At least I'm somewhere, at least I can say I'm loved, I can love back. But during the early years, when I gave birth immediately during our first year, I think. So I just felt like everything is just about mtoto, and at some point I was losing it. Yes, but I thank God for my husband. At least he understood me, and he kept initiating it. Let's go for dates. He will come home with chocolates. At least he kept the fire burning, because kids can make you go crazy. But I thank God I was able to learn. I was able to sometimes relax and just stay away from kids and family and ministry. We go just somewhere and just relax. Yeah.